Welcome to Culture Media. This is a culture check. Are you okay? It's Tuesday, April 21st, 2026, and we're live again on Culture Media. It's 1:34 a.m. EST. Please like, share, and subscribe. Double tap that notification bell so you can get all your notifications for Culture Media. Let's go. Smash it. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. This is Culture Media, and this is a culture check. Are you okay? I wanted to, tap in with you guys. I know there's been a lot going on in all of these spaces. Wow. Let's start off with the Mo3 sector. They have literally middle-aged women on streams doing the coca latte. This is content promoting drugs. Wow. There's always something going on in the Mo3 sector, but I just don't know when these older ladies would stop taking their clothes off online in front of the World Wide Web. And these are black women, by the way, doing, the coca latte, cammed up. I know it's the thing that drives clicks and views, the shock value of it all. But I really believe there's a bigger message in all of this. Like what you put out there on YouTube and social media, it paints a picture of the culture. You know what I mean? All it's just crazy. I don't get it. And I went over there to Broadway and he was filling me in. I was like, oh hell no, let me get down. I don't even want to be associated with the coca latte or any other drugs. Like, what? Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Smash it. So, Hassan, smash it. How are you? Angela White, how are you? Lady Sparkle, you better smash it. How are you, babe? Listen, there's been a few things going on in our spaces. I don't know where to begin. From Misunderstood and Claude still having this storyline that I don't believe they're even promoting. I think other people are trying to keep it going. And I see Misunderstood is getting very frustrated because this isn't like her type of content. You know what I'm saying? It's not her thing. It's not her zhuzh to be caught in scandals and things like that in her present day. She's in the new version of herself. So I can understand how who you are associated with could cause you, agony and issues. That's why you got to watch who you support and who you align yourself with. You know what I mean? In other news, we got, oh, child. I don't know. I don't even want to make this a part of this, but you can't ignore it. It happened today, and it happened on my boys' panel. Uppity. My God. Mm, 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 mm. So Mahalia allowed Uppity to come on his backup page. I got the Drop TV today. And after 3 years of dragging Mahia, IGT, just talking shit and didn't even know these people, just coming out of the woodworks. But after all of that schnizzle, she popped for the last 3 years. She found her way over in the Mo3 sector on no other than Mahia's platform. I was stop what, Hassan? What do you mean stop it? Watch what you put in my chat. What does this mean? Stop it. Don't type crazy stuff because I'm already watching what people do. Hey, Lemon, big baby, big baby. We're going to talk about you in a few minutes. You made the news, child. Mm. Before I get into my pretty intelligent panel this Friday at 8 p.m., I really wanted to get on everything that happened on your side of town too. So glad to see you. Um, I really wanted to talk about Uppity making her way over to Mahea's platform, and I had to hit the link after hours and hours of just foolery. I said, Mahia, did you invite Uppity over here? She was like, no, she just hit my panel after all this time. After I was like, you have some type of, you know, I guess anybody can hit the link and make a fool of themselves, give him content, and boy, did she give him content. Boy, did she give him content. I told Mahia she's never been beef sector, but she's Mo3 now because he had like 830 people in the chat. He had 830 people in the chat watching Uppity, of all people, cam up with this top on. She looked like a Teletubby, pulling it down, breasts. And in the Mo3 sector, see, it's crazy because even with the console that she had on, if I did that, I would get struck for nudity. In the Mo3 sector, girls be half naked, so uppity, drunkenness. The girls in the Mo3 sector look way better. So Mahey says she can't stay. She will be allowed to hit his link, and she would be allowed to act a fool, but he ain't fucking with her. And he began to drag her after she dropped. So I was like, God damn, Mahey. Wow. He just pimped her really, really good. His show was lit. And hold on, let me not be a bitch. Okay? Let me not. Please like the video. His show was lit. It was a lot going on over there, but I was a little shocked. I really was to see Uppity. If you know the history between Uppity, Mahia, and IGT, and me, you would be like, did she actually hit Mahia's platform after 3 years of dragging, dissing him, disrespecting him, doing a bunch of like for no reason at all? To see Brooke get up there, I was in and out, but Brookie was over there dragging Uppity and made her get down. And they like Brooke over in the Mo3 sector. So Brooke, you know, she would do well as long as, Malika be around. I don't know if they're gonna test her because they like to test women and their men, but her little drive by was lit today, and Mahey was pleased about Brooke. I guess he would love anybody that would drag and roast and gag, but because he looks funny doing it. You know, he's a man, but she really tried to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on my head. I was like, he don't know you. And look at hindsight. She hit his link for the clout chasing Uppity, and got drugged. Not only on the panel, the chat was dragging her for hours, and she wouldn't get down. She got, oh God, they was trolling her. And the thing is, when they troll good-looking women over there, what do you think they would do to Uppity? No, you're in blue. You ain't got no flu. Quit it now. So, you're my big baby. Behave. But let's get into yesterday. I don't want to talk about today. I want to talk about yesterday because it started a whole nother narrative with Lim. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. So here's my assessment for the last at least 60 days, right? On Jordan Dash, he has been accommodating not only to the spaces that, he contributes to the culture, he started to contribute to building other sector culture. He moves around, he networks, he's opening, he advertises for people. And for the last 60 days, he's been really, really pushing the black sector. For me, I love the black sector. You're not going to hold me on that, right? I love the black sector. I love the old black sector, not really this new twist. I'm a little seasoned, so I'm used to certain things and used to certain people and used to certain content. Even in the black sector, for the Fook people who used to do egregious things back in the day, they've moved on. They elevated. So what you see now in the black sector are the people that just can't get it right. They they don't move around. They can't move around. No one would accept them. They're watchers. They're lookers. You know what I mean? They're antagonizers. And as of late, I see that there are a lot of YouTube terrorists. But we're going to get to that. Let's talk about Women's Live that he took down yesterday. I'm going to give you the short version because you guys probably already heard, saw, and talked about it on other platforms. But I will spin it with a twist because I want to speak from my opinion and how I view things with, ex parte, the performance artistry, ex parte, all of the goofy stuff. This is what I see. I see that I have a high expectation for us, and I mean Black people in these marginalized spaces, to build on the culture that started with the old Black sector, the old beef sector, the old Black tea sector, other spaces that really laid the groundwork, brick and mortar, virtually, so that new content creators can display and illustrate their talent in different ways, creative ways. For the beef sector, Lemon is 2.0, but he's been here. He's learned the space, not just the beef sector, all spaces. And he naturally, just like me, has a respect for the art and the people that we share this algorithm with. I don't do the Dragon Kids and all of that stuff, but I truly, sincerely have a respect for the talent and the artistry, and that's what inspires me. That's what motivates me. That's what gets me to continue to pour into not only my initial space, which is the beef sector, but Black YouTube overall. And I thought that would be reciprocated, knowing that Lemon, the new kid on the block, but he handles himself seasonally. You know, he acts seasoned sometimes, and other times he acts, whoop, it goes over his head because I see what he's trying to do. He doesn't want beef. He wants everybody to get along. I'm with him on that. But you know, crabs in a barrel. Crabs in a barrel. For some reason, I don't know. I don't know if it's failure that makes people hateration. I don't know. But for some reason, they won't let Lemon be great. They just won't. Now, I see that he allows all different types of sectors and spaces to come on this platform and it be a hub just to hang out and party. And we love it. We love it. We have two spaces just like that, the spaceship and Dashland or Jordanland, whatever it is, right? Lemon is a more chaotic but structured panel. There's some things you can't do on Lemon's platform that he's learning you can't do. And of course, on the spaceship, they do a lot of different things. She let a lot of different things rock out, and she would rather just hide the video and or delete the video entirely. But the spaceship has a little bit more leeway. I see that both these channels are being attacked on a regular basis. That's hateration. That's crabs in a barrel. That's, to me, someone or some people who won't allow these beef sector hubs to facilitate content. And you have to ask yourself why. You have to ask yourself why. You have to ask yourself why. You have to wonder, where did this content come from? Because it blows me. The black sector against the beef sector. Huh? When did, listen, all along, we allowed, and I'm going to say allowed, black sector to come over. We contribute monetarily, support with clicks and views. We've always blended since 2020 now. Since 2020, the black sector, the black tea sector, and the beef sector has always mixed and mingled. So if it's ironic, we have all these other sectors, Manosphere, Mo3 sector, all these divestment sector, all these other sectors that are newer that comes around, and the beef and black sector wouldn't unite as cousins to build the culture. What they choose to do is keep false flagging like YouTube terrorists, pizza, and Jordan Dash channel. You can't make this shit up. And it hurts all of us. Because this is the gag. No one, pizza never allowed, we had to convince her to let dudes hit the spaceship. You know how many years it took us to convince her to do that? And she does it gracefully and graciously. We're all black people at the end of the day, right? I thought we were. When did that change? Now, not everybody in the beach sector, not everyone in the black sector, manosphere sector, black tea sector has talent. We all know that. Not everybody has the source, the it factor, none of that. It has nothing to do with numbers. It's just what it is. You can tell who's destined for greatness, and you can tell who is just here to socialize, and they're just here to cause havoc because they're missing something personally, spiritually, mentally. Something's off. So that's why I entitled this Culture Check, not Med Check, Culture Check. Are you okay edition? I cannot believe what happened yesterday. So, just a short recap. We had a couple of beef sector content creators on Lemon's platform, including him. And he allowed the mayor, Ghetto, Cosmo, Diva, like a plethora of quote unquote so called black sector people to network with and come up and like feed off of the content. That's the hub. Jordan Land is the hub, not just for the beef sector, but he even gave permissions to people to use this content to feed them, to make money and to eat. Now, follow me. He gave, I was gagged. I was like, that's great. So he's showing not only camaraderie, but he's showing, yo, we cousins. What are we doing? Right? No. These ninjas are creating content with the beef sector, but they're trying to create content by themselves. And they think they could be sustainable in these algorithms. How? If you wipe out all the, let's peel this, right? Analyze this. Peel back the layers. Just say all the beef sector platforms are gone. They either offer YouTube and other algorithms, because this isn't a beef sector channel. This is a culture media. I cover everything. We rebranded. We're doing it through companies and business. Everybody knows who I am. That's a done deal. But the businesses, the services, the products, the digital marketing, the award show, YouTube Streets Awards that I keep clowned on, Secret Island Vacation, all of these things, goals that I know I'm going to accomplish because I'm a winner. Okay? And I'm even being inclusive. How do you hate on someone and a network, a group, a system that is inclusive, not only to the sectors, but certain special classes, LGBTQI, mentally ill, sicknesses, whatever. If you have talent, you have the source, and you contribute to the culture, why wouldn't we want to build together? You know what this algorithm looks like compared to the other algorithms that I'm treading? It's pitiful. And no one notices the YouTube guidelines keep changing and changing and changing. Nobody's concentrating on YouTube growth, but they're concentrating on the demise of one, two, three, four platforms. And what is that going to do for you? Do you think those supporters who love these content creators like the Spaceship and Jordan Dash Slim will patron you? Interesting. I don't get the logic, but Ghetto and Demea came over to Lemon with this storyline, which I already knew. Ghetto wasn't trying. Well, at least I thought. And no, nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. But when Ghetto got on Lemon's platform and says, "Come on, Mayor, let's do it for the black sector," I already knew that it was going to be Cap. I knew no one would get hurt. In all the history, way before I became a content creator, and I looked, I was a subscriber of the black sector, the real black sector, Tariq Nasheed, Tommy Soto. Even with those two, Tariq Nasheed pulling up at a radio station and seeing Tommy back up and knock over plaques and shit. Oh shit, he pulled up on me. Oh shit. Even with that, no one got hurt. It was all Cap. So if the two leaders, the forefathers, the godfathers of the black sector, True Freeman, it was all done in the name of entertainment for the culture. From the very beginning, no one got hurt. No one lost anything. And what really was great, everybody made money. Tariq made his money. Tommy made his money. True Freeman made his money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was making money. It wasn't about monetization back then. It was about the support. Google Hangouts, PayPal. You know what I'm saying? And then Cash App came. More money was made. More content creation. More podcasts. The culture kept growing. So I respected Ghetto and Mayor trying to contribute to the culture. I just prayed that it wasn't real. And here's why. Again, in my heart and heart, I knew nothing was going to happen. I didn't feel that it was something to be concerned over. But I did, even though I messed up the wet dream that Jordan said I do, I have to stay in my consciousness. Wait a minute, these guys are 50 plus and they're going to do what? This got to be Cap. No. But Las Vegas sector last year, June 8th, 2025, I don't even want to play around with that type of energy. Although there has never ever been history in black spaces and our spaces that anyone was hurt. Some people, the VS IHOP situation was the worst that these spaces ever went through a content creator. Really, really suffering. And again, Shireen was an outsider. We don't know where she came from. She was a supporter of the beef sector, but she wasn't beef sector. So it's always the outsiders that try to harm the content creator, especially in the beef sector, the top dog, as VS would say. They always try to attack them. I've seen it with VS. I've seen it with 5A. I've seen it with Rita. I've seen it with Pizza. I've seen it with mainly the women. It's only, maybe I'm missing something because I do move around. It's the first time I've seen this level of venom, this type of forceful attacks, nonstop, false flagging, harassment, terrorism. All against the YouTube guidelines. Check out my community wall, guys, Culture Media Community Wall. You will see that YouTube has created a whole section because they know how this YouTube game works. It's very competitive. People create conglomerates to take out channels and competition, and they know the automated systems are not going to catch up with them. You see how Pizza's first spaceship came back after they took it down? They were shocked that that channel came back. You know what I know is going to happen? This is what I know what's going to happen. Lemon's channels are going to come back. And everybody's going to be blown away. They're all going to come back. Every last channel. Okay? Because here's the thing. When I read the provisions for false flagging, I was gagged. I didn't even type anything. I just wanted to know if they had provisions in place for false flagging. And if you look at my wall, everything that's happening to Jordan Dash is literally already written in the guidelines. And nobody, how did they know that this goes on? Of course they knew. They already put it in the guidelines. So check this out. I know that from King Roman News calling, from the subscribers, it's really the subscribers, the true OG Beef Sector subscribers, not really the trolls and the new people. They don't know what's going on. People who really got skin in the game. They don't mind showing up and showing out and standing for what's right. Right? These YouTube guidelines are put in place to protect people, not for abusive systems and abusive people. So, for the last few months, since last year, I have been sent, and I was shocked. I've been shocked. At first, I didn't know why they were sending me all of these screenshots from all of these people. You have no idea. And some of them I'm not even subscribed to. Some of them you know, some of them you probably don't. Because I know I don't know all of them. But when I tell you from the videos, the published videos, check this out. The published videos from the community walls. These idiots, for over a year, at least, and I don't know if black sector people are turning on their own, but they're spilling their own tea of who's who, who's working with what, and this and that. And I can ask for this. I don't know why they send me. I'm the No Dragon Kids campaign lady. That's where the buck starts and stops with me. If it's not dealing with kids, what are you sending me this stuff for? I got it. Let's check this out. So I'm reading through over the weekend some of the screenshots and Google Drive shares of these videos. And I have to say, these people have been working overtime. Not only the people that have been putting the content on their walls, talk about what they doing, who they ruling, and who has this, and who is the hierarchy, and who got the trolls, the flag. Even a video that Lemon took down yesterday, I've been trying to get, and Lemon deleted it. By 7:30, I didn't even ask for it. He's the only person I asked for that video from yesterday. Not to cause havoc, not to call the cops, just to get a clip of something that was said in his video. About, I'm going to tell the trolls to stand down for today. Let him rock out. It's recorded. They sent that shit to me after I asked Lemon. I was like, are they telepathic? I didn't send an APB out, but they must have known from the screen shares to. It's like, why play tough on YouTube and leave a digital footprint that you're taking down channels, that you're the big kahuna and you're calling the cops and you're calling YouTube and you're calling the FBI and you're putting a digital footprint and how many channels you flagged, and you're taking screenshots of when you flag channels. My God, today. And they're sending it all to me because God knows I don't have time. But this weekend I noticed, yo, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So you mean to tell me all these people, and I'm not going to show you any. I'm not going to show you any. I'm not going to show you because when I say I have more data on Jordan Dash's flags than I did for the No Dragging Kids campaign, I'm not capping. These subscribers, these content creators in the B sector, and a couple in the black sector have been keeping close tabs of these flags. One lady told, and I'm not gonna, one person told me that if you let people take certain channels down, they won't stop. They'll start feeding off their own. They'll start taking each other out. And where the culture will be then? It's not like the black sector has enough sauce. I don't care. You could put 1,000 black sector content creators and just have the B sector take a 2-year hiatus. It would be dead. They don't have the sauce. But with the B sector and black sector, because B sector has sauce by itself. That's why everybody floats down here. But with the black sector, and I'm not going to cap, with the black sector and the B sector, certain content creators, it is a nice recipe. Different personalities, especially when people speak well. It gives an eliteness. But all of that lowbrow hanging fruit type shit, that low frequency shit, it's only going to end up one way. You don't win. You never win when you play dirty, baby. You never win when you play dirty. And it all takes time. It never fails. Look at what happened to Tommy. And that's their master. He's not even on YouTube. He can't even, child. So here's the thing. The great thing about the beef sector, VS is a co-founder, Sean Bradley's a co-founder, and if you really want to be truthful, so is Miss Gina, Queen of Talk. But there are so many content creators that are godfathered in, and I'm one of them. I don't care what Peace is talking about over there, or Goosey, or all these people that have not been here. We know who we are. Even the people I mean at co-founder level, they know what it is. See, you know when you have power, when you can influence founders of sectors to do better, to change their language and change their platforms up and watch they back, they front, they up, that's influence. What y'all doing right now, y'all taking money out of everybody's pocket. Everybody's. When you hit me, you affect this one, that one. If you hit Lemon, you affect this one and that one. If you hit Goosey, you affect this one and that one. We're all connected. So you're going to try to disconnect the beef sector and you think you're going to stand alone? I guarantee you the black sector would have to try to navigate to the Mo 3 sector and fit in there. And you're not. You're not. You're not. You know you're not. You're going to have to fit in the manager. You're not. You know you're not. So at least the B sector provides opportunity for talent. And because We're gracious. The kindness is taken for weakness. So a woman like me just hushes and moves. And I just receive all of this data and go, oh shit, I don't have to do a campaign. I don't have to do anything. They're already on it. This is crazy work. And this is a pure example of why Black people overall in the diaspora cannot get ahead of this engine. This is why there's a white corporate algorithm in YouTube. And no matter how many millions of subscribers you have in Black YouTube, we're on this side. And it's because of niggles. Niggles. And even in real life, you got the niggles who would fuck up a neighborhood. Glittering and shit. Graffiti. Vandalizing and shit. Block hugging, drunk on the corner. Yelling in the street. Don't pay taxes and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. And when you go into the Matrix, when you come into the Matrix, it's the same shit because people in real life, they ain't got shit going on, don't know how to navigate in the real world. They come on YouTube to vent. It's a therapeutic outlook. They get channels, they got internet, they got cell phones, and now they're in the Matrix, and we got to deal with them. They have mental illnesses and bad behaviors and things like that. So that's why I promote behavioral health and mental health, especially with the culture, because it's very important. If your health ain't good, mental health ain't good, physical health ain't good, you're not going to be good to yourself and definitely not the community. Okay? So I really want to talk about how Jordan Dash allows the integration promoted. I know I did from Clyde Diva on down. Y'all know, listen, if you got it, you got it. And I love me some Clyde Diva. She is the true queen. And she's still here. You know how many channels go in hiding? They having chaos. But that girl gets up and do her thing, looking all beautiful. She rides for the Black sector. But at least even we see Clyde Diva grow into this goddess. She wants to help the space. Yeah, we have our content niches, but we're blended now. So what is all of this? War shit. How does Jordan Dash allows the Black sector to create content that they wanted to create, almost forcing it? And, just like Broadway, just like Mahia didn't drop uppity after, Living is not going to do it. You want to bring this over here? You want to do the content? And look at the platform. It transitioned over to the Mo3. It transitioned, even in the Manosphere, they was talking about it, in 12 hours. So the beef sector's popping. Do you think anyone in the Black sector can get that type of motion? He feeds the streets, absolutely. Keep feeding me, I'm eating. Well, here's the thing. Lemon, you have been feeding the streets. You're a unique talent. You're a very unique talent. And regardless of your flaws, we all have them. All of us. We're imperfectly perfect, okay? You're a nice guy. You're a decent guy. And sometimes, even when you try to be good, people hate you more because you have this light that they will never have. They living in darkness for real. That's why they do the shit they do. That's why they can dox you and false flag and then you know what I mean. And it doesn't help them sleep at night. You know why? Because they get up in the morning and go on their community wall and start the shit all over again. You can tell who's really miserable in real life. Okay, you can tell. Although I really believe Jordan Dash could have done things a little differently, while still being inclusive. I'm very proud of his growth, even with all of the trauma that I know. Listen, he can play tough. Nobody wants their privacy invaded. No one wants to feel like they're not protected on this apparatus. And definitely, no one wants their hard work to go in vain, especially when you're doing it for the culture. There's so many content creators that is doing it for the culture. Why would you hurt us? That's you, and me. How do you tear something that we all build together, brick by brick, year after year? It's crazy work. I definitely feel there are many lessons to be learned. Hold on, guys. Let's take a commercial break.
Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody gonna love me quite like you. Can't even deny it. Every time I try it, one look in my eyes, you know I'm lying, lying. Body to body, skin to skin. I'm never gonna love like this again. You and me, yeah. Just for me, you were made for me. Only for me. Think you were made for me. You were made for me. Made for me.
I love music. Music is life, people, and it's a huge part of the culture. Our young people, our young adults need examples. They need examples. They need examples not only of socioeconomics and how to make money, but they need examples of coping mechanisms. They need examples of true success and happiness and peace. When you're on YouTube in the Matrix, behaving like, I don't know, I don't know what this is, it's only going to end one way. It's the law of the universe, people. And I'm seasoned enough to know when to fold them. You know what I'm saying? When to back up. I be hearing certain shit. I don't even want to be on a panel when certain things are being said. I don't want my brand, I don't want my name to be associated with that. And if I were you, new content creators, old content creators, I really think you should start changing and leveling up. You got to level up. This platform has changed so much since I first entered, and I'm really excited. So I definitely want to tell you, I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about how much money can be brought into these spaces. I'm excited about the opportunities that start right on your own platforms and that can translate to mainstream. if you do it the right way. You know how many people, they are mad, they hate me because they didn't come on YouTube the right way. They're known as liars. They're known as scammers. I know a lot of people try to put that scammy shit on me, but when you can show one receipt, I'm unfuckwittable. Let's talk about it. None of that phases me. No one has receipts on me. I've never taken a dime from anyone. I've never begged for one red cent. You know why? I stay blessed, full of prosperity and abundance. And one thing that I know how to do, make money. Okay? That's the one thing shh knows how to do. Okay? So I would just ask you guys seriously. Just think about how you spend your time, what you're doing with that time, and how is that going to make you money? Because if it doesn't make you money eventually, what are you doing? Wasting time? We're in a digital era now, entirely changed space. Even here on YouTube, what are you going to do for your brand? Do you even have a brand? A brand is not only a logo. A brand is not only what your channel name is. It's about messaging. When the general public hears your name, sees and reads your channel, what do they think? You know what they think about culture media and me? I'm a dreamer. That's what I'm known for. I'm a dreamer. I dream big. The best part about my dreams, I'm not the only one in them. See how that works? See, and I know the secrets to success because I'm successful. Simple. And anyone else on YouTube that is successful in real life, they will tell you the same secret. So don't listen to the naysayers and the crabs in the barrel. If they knew what the secrets are, do you think they would be miserable on YouTube, causing you havoc, trying to make you miserable? No, that's who they really are in real life. Misery loves company. And if they can't make it shake in their real lives, they come on YouTube to terrorize people on YouTube that brings people joy, that knows how to make money, that knows how to entertain. Everybody wants to be a bully. Sometimes you got to sit patiently and wait. And that's what I did. That's what I did. And that's what I continue to do. You have to. Emotional intelligence. Where did that come from? Everybody started saying emotional intelligence in the beef sector. But see, this is another thing that a lot of people try to erase from history and the culture. Ban Sankum. Ban Sankum. Body sciences, agricultural sciences, nutritional sciences, spiritual sciences, astrological sciences, comedic sciences, economical sciences, historical sciences, and military sciences. Ban Sankum was created way before I came on YouTube. And it's my mission to teach it. Once you activate the Ban Sankum, people will start working out. People will start growing their own food. People will start eating right. People will start being spiritually inclined and developed. They'll start learning how to deal with people through astrological sciences. They'll start learning who they are through comedic sciences. They'll start knowing how to make money through economical sciences. They'll start learning that Black people, melanated people, African diaspora, our history didn't start with the slave trade. We were here before that. 7 million years. Learning historical sciences will help you learn thyself and you will be proud. And last but not least, the M, military sciences. It's all about emotional intelligence. So when I taught this in 2018, even though I did seminars and global speaking events on Van Sachem at the United Nations, why not bring it on YouTube to my channel? I'm weird. I got it. I'm kooky. I'm loopy. I'm this and that. But why? Tell me why. Are we seeing all of these sciences play out, even today in politics? If you don't know these 9 sciences of survival, you won't survive. That's in the Matrix and definitely in real life. And I always push Van Sachem to everyone because I want us all to win. But I'm wise enough to know that not everybody's going to win. And sometimes you got to let go. The universe has everything mapped out already. The universe has everything mapped out already. Okay? The black sector could get. Listen. I love me some black sector. I'm sorry. It's just certain people that clout chase off the black sector name, just like certain people would clout chase off the beef sector name and the multi, and they really didn't contribute to the culture at all. You know, there are only 2 emotions, love and hate. You know what love feels like, and you know what hate feels like. That's all I'm saying about that. I let everybody rock out for the most part. You do, but you got to protect your business. You got to protect who you are and your peace. Because some people want you to be as miserable as they are. I'm so happy that I'm so happy that you've been sober because it reminds me we were right about you. I just hope you keep it up. I really do. Lemon is dealing with people's envious feelings because he's doing very well. I agree. Some people don't like successful people to thrive. I just said that. I didn't even read this before. And that's my point. Crabs of a barrel. Child. Smash it, NTV. Yes, it's draining. I totally get it, Lemon. Yeah, he produces content for others, but they don't want him to profit from his own hard work. That's just evil. And this is the gag, NTV. If they were live for 5 hours, do you think it would still be the same outcome? If they was live for 10 years. Exactly. Maybe one day they'll realize I'm here to have a good time, kick it, and bring entertainment for the people. Of course. Thank you so much, Lemon. Okay. I feel like after Lemon showed his, yeah, that was the biggest mistake. That's one thing that I'm glad, though, that he went through now. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen a wealthy person? They never talk about how wealthy they are. They play broke all the time. They don't beg, but they play broke. They never talk about how much money they have unless they're teaching their partners. This is how much I made. This is how much you could make. Let's all make it together. But that braggalicious shit on YouTube, no one should do that. They got Broadway that way. They got Mahia that way. They they've taken out a lot of people that way. Not just in these spaces. I've seen in a lot of spaces. So you got to protect your channels. You got to stay within the YouTube guidelines, and you definitely need to learn the 24 hours a day, 7 days a week support for Google Corporation, YouTube. They didn't put all these provisions in place for us to ignore them. They want them exercised and utilized because it takes a community to keep a business going. And this is a business platform and an entertainment app. So you can be about the show and not about the business, and it's going to be an uphill battle. I came on as a brand. It's a learning curve. You shouldn't follow, you know, people who are not really surviving out here. You know what I mean? I understand. Thank you, Young. I understand he was excited, but it's just too much at this point, and I I really wish people could see the bigger picture for all of us. But it's never going to be like that because it's not like that in real life. So let's not be naive. There always will be crabs in the barrel. There will always be people that I don't know. They're upset that it's not them, and they don't know how to make money, make a change, cause impact, make a difference. And the people that are really influential and that have what you would say helping people while they deliver content and loving what they do, they always win. That's why I know Jordan Dash is going to win. He's going to win this. And the people that stays, the course and just remain positive, do what you have to do with the YouTube guidelines. Karma. Karma has a way of circling back and pow. You know what I mean? And you don't even have to do anything. They are weirdos, but you got to understand something, Young. Why do you think, and it's not just one or two, it's terrorists. We call them YouTube terrorists. They do it together and they get a kick out of it, taking down channels. And I can't believe, even in YouTube, Google's provisions, they know the reasons because it's competition. So here's the thing, getting attention is nice. Everybody wants the visual, notoriety. I got the numbers. I got the views. But what I learned from mega content creators, and that mega meaning a million plus, they don't think about that shit. They think about how they can translate those subscribers to purchasing one of their products, purchasing their services, translating it somehow, so they can feed their families. That's what YouTube is a portal for, or a vessel for. And if people are not utilizing this tool, this apparatus, the right way, the way it's intended to be used, they're not contributing to the culture. They're contributing to demise. So Warren Buffett said it best. Check this out. Look at this, guys. The internet is still young. Even in 2026, the internet is still very young. It's not 100 years old. It's not 50 years old. It's not even 30 years old. I worked at IBM and it was the internet, and that was governmentally uh, protected. When it became public, it turned into the internet, and it's not that old. So keep that fact in mind. The internet is still young and it runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay? This is news you can use. Okay? This is all culture media right here. We're doing it for the culture. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Do y'all know how old this man is? Do you know when he became wealthy? Do you know when he became successful? He was already a senior. And guess what? He's a part of the baby boomers that, the generation that really wasn't into the internet and technology. And look at him now. So if an old man that isn't really seasoned, don't, you know, these young kids, young adults were born into the internet. This guy, other generations, myself, we're learning. I'm learning AI. I'm learning digital marketing and AI commerce. If you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, people, guaranteed you will work until you die. And what fun is that? Smash it. Okay. So please like, share, and subscribe. Smash it. These platforms should lead into your brand products, your brand services, and your core supporters. They will pour into you without having to beg, especially if you bring them quality content, quality information, quality products, quality services. People do not want to be taken for a ride. Okay? They just don't. The scamming, the lies. So credibility plays a huge part when you're a business person. Don't be in the matrix, people. No zombies, no sleepwalkers. And for the black sector and the beef sector, the YouTube relationship dynamics is really important for us to get it together overall. Victor Moan, love him. The mayor, love him. Ghetto, love him. And the mayor is real black sector. The Vic is real black sector. But you know what I'm saying? Ghetto, he's talented. He's loved all over YouTube. He's a funny guy and he contributes overall to the culture. He he's everybody's sector ghetto. So that's why I believe Lemon let him rock out because he's not going to do anything intentionally, in my opinion, to hurt uh, a content creator. He contributes to a lot of people's spaces. I can't wait till Ghetto opens up his channel and get lit. He's going to get like a lot of people. You know what I mean? He does very well. I tell him this all the time, even though he gets on my nerves. He does very well. Why would people want to mess up the thread? There's some people that have it and there's some people that don't. Mental health is so important, people. And while you're trying to still think that it's taboo, right? If you had a cold, wouldn't you take care of it? You had a wound, wouldn't you take care of it? If you have a mental health issue before it turns into mental illness, take care of it. Or you're going to find yourself in a darker place, a more challenging place for health later on in life. Untreated mental health Issues turn into illnesses, people. And I really believe that is the core to a lot of this egregious false flagging behaviors, harassment, doxing, coming into people's lives. All for what? Healthy communication and understanding brings resolve. I really believe if you have two sensible, three sensible, even 10 sensible people on a panel holding a discussion, you can flush out your differences. If you can't do it on a small scale, how is the black community going to do it on a bigger scale of getting out of this rut that we're facing with all of these systems? Greatness lives inside of all of us, so tap in. Hush. Okay? You have to build multiple revenue streams using AI powered materials. That is the new wave. AI is the new real estate. Don't be left behind. If when the internet became public, you learned the internet, it's 30 years later, almost 30 years later. Now it's a new layer to it. AI. AI. Again, I can't say this enough. Getting attention is nice, but where's the equity in that? You need to own shit. When you build ownership, intellectual property, and assets, that will lead you to financial freedom, and you won't be mad and miserable trying to terrorize other people. You're going to be so happy. You're going to be wanting to, just network and be happy. You can tell people who really ain't got that sauce. They don't have a clue on how to do this shit. That's why the only output they have, it's not AI prompts. It's hate. It's evil. It's negativity. And I ain't got time. Time is money, people. Smash it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really hope the culture check. Are you okay edition is really resonating with you guys. Are you okay? Are you okay? You could call me a dreamer. You could call me delusional. You could call me whatever you want. I don't have to respond to it. And you know what else? When you operate on a high frequency, I mean, no one can penetrate you. What the universe and God has for you, He has for you. And what the universe and God has for another person, it's for them. How do you think you outmuscle God in the universe? You think you're going to force, oh, I'm going to take him down. I'm going to take him down. I'm going to take her down. What does that do for you? It ain't putting more money in your pocket. It ain't putting more clout in your pocket. People are going to start repelling that negative energy. This is a new day. AI is the new real estate. Don't be left behind. Learn something new. Try to learn something new. You will be happier. When I delved into this AI mastery course, I kept going. And I really do want to share this. If you want to keep up with me and keep up with what's going on in the market, in the industry, Google Coursive AI Mastery Course, the 28-day challenge. Pay that $40. Take the challenge. Get educated. You can't learn this in college. You can't learn this in graduate school. You can't even learn this in medical or law school. You're going to have to learn AI. And it's not that AI is going to replace humans. It's people who have AI that's going to replace other humans. You heard all of this before. Please believe it's nice to have property, but when you have AI, it's the new real estate. Don't be left behind. Don't. Getting attention is nice. Everybody likes, oh, I know her, being popular and shit. Numbers look good on the outside, but how does those pockets look? What does that bank account look like? Do you have any equity? I bet you don't even know what equity is. And if you do, how's it doing today? Your brand equity. Everybody talks about a brand. How much money is your brand bringing in? Do you know how to bring in money for your brand? Life is too short. And instead of feeding off of somebody else's success, somebody else's money, somebody else's wealth, nothing brings you the greatest joy until you achieve accomplishments, success on your own. And what people don't realize, you have to fail a couple of times. There's a curveball, the learning curve. But for every so-called failure, again, and I had to learn this, that's the universe telling you you're going down the wrong path. That ain't it. It's all mapped out for you. So you're going to have to literally trust in the higher power and trust yourself. Know thyself to trust yourself. A lot of people don't even trust themselves. That's why you get all this venom and the coping and the nervousness. And wow. Not everybody's born knowing thyself. It's a process. Yes, process. And for you American English speaking, process, whatever, but it's process. I'm on a journey, not just a spiritual one, but a life journey. And I really want to take some of you, not all of you, some of you on the journey with me. And the reason why I don't want to take everybody, because if you travel light, you travel far. And when people have negative energy, that bad juju, that darkness, it weighs down success. So you got to learn to cut people off. And I learned this in my 20s. Cut people off and keep it moving. It gives you peace. And that's peace and time are the most invaluable assets that a human being could have. Peace. Peace. Get into it. Hey, We Unlock. I'm glad you're here, boo. I was waiting. What happened to you? There you go. How are you, buddy? I appreciate you for being here. Crafty Kid, thank you so much for joining me. It's a thin line between love and hate, Sparkles. Yeah. Listen, we go to Broadway's platform or even on YouTube, Young, right? I'm glad you brought this up. Everywhere, and see, this is how I know some of these people are goofy. Everywhere in every sector, you have what you call hub channels. Hub channels. A lot of people are not YouTube educated. Hub channels are in every sector. I'll prove it to you. Manosphere, Fatty, Ali, Sharon Bracey, Izzy Bands, Angry Man. Well, Angry Man isn't a hub. He's all for himself. But these are the hub channels there. The black sector, Buddy Lee, Clyde Diva. You see where this going? Mo 3 sector, Mahia, Broadway. See what I'm saying? Maybe 88 sometime. You see what I'm saying? The B sector, the spaceship, Jordan Dash. Every channel, every sector has hub channels. And I believe we have to protect all hub channels in all sectors for this to work. So why would people want to hurt the culture? There's only one way to do that, or one way to think about that. They're ops, right? They're ops. Who sent you? Who sent you? Please like, share, and subscribe. Smash it. So please go to my community wall if you haven't already after I end this live and check out the powerful information of Google provisions in YouTube. Everybody wants to be a scholar. Everybody wants to be an attorney. That's what I mean. AI is powerful. Do you know they use AI to assess oversaturated? That's how I believe Pizza got the first spaceship back, because they see all these flags and the content doesn't add up to the flags. It just doesn't add up. Smash it. So I spoke for 90 minutes and I hope you guys receive the message. The Pretty Intelligent Women's Panel welcomes everyone, okay? I really do want to promote this for this Friday, April 24th at 8 p.m. Join us for the Pretty Intelligent Women's Panel. I really believe, and I'm not a hub channel, but I really want to reach out to the women and our marginalized spaces to create healthy communication so we can build together. We're the nurturers of the world. Are you telling me women? I loved the first episode of Pretty Intelligent Women's Panel. I loved it. All except for Jay Dunn, and I understand her, but it was too much with her and Mika after, so I had to leave it both alone. I invited more women from all spaces to join this conversation and be a part of the journey to see the women of YouTube, Black YouTube, grow together. Okay? There's enough for everybody out here. You can have 100 channels and make money on all 100. But the women, we always help create. Because back in the day, it was all about the women in the content. We kind of lost our way to the men who's leading as these influencers in every tier: novice, micro, macro, mega, content creators. Every tier is leading with male content creators. So after doing this analysis, I believe instead of the women complaining about, oh, they only want to support the men, they only want to support the men. No, we don't. We support each other too. So let's bring it all in. All of the intellectual women, let's lay the bullshit down and let's create together. Let's hash it out. Real topics, real solutions with the goddesses of the space. Join me this Friday, April 24th at 8 p.m. EST for the Pretty Intelligent Women's Panel. All are welcome. We want the intellect. We want positive energy always, high frequency. And I appreciate those women who continue to see the vision in this. Okay? I really do appreciate you guys. AI, so I'm learning AI can make, I've seen AI in the last 2 years make multimillionaires. While people on YouTube complaining about income and revenue. What? What? So what I suggest, subscribe to Course of AI Mastery Course. Take the 28-day challenge. Learn your craft and compete. Imagine you're already talented. You're already creative. Coupling it with AI, you're going to be guaranteed multiple revenue streams using AI-powered materials and tools. Like I said, being on a platform, talking to lots of people, getting attention, oh, it's nice. It's nice. But building ownership and assets will lead to financial freedom. I'm telling you. Manage your time wisely. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings to you, sweetie. I really do want to open up the panel now. If anyone wants to come up, anyone, this is your time now. If not, I think I did a good coverage with all of the spaces and the motif of this live. Culture check. We're building culture here. We're building tomorrow. We're building a legacy for us, right? We were here. This is space. This is the matrix. Leave your digital footprint. And when you leave that digital footprint, whether it's performance artistry, whether it's your business and brand, but make sure you're leaving a legacy that you would be proud of. So that's where the talent comes in. You know, some people can be only one way, evil. But if you're truly talented, creative, you'll find your niche, you'll find where you fit in, and enjoy it. Soar. Just soar. The panel is now open. Anyone wants to come up? Let's go. Hi.
Can you rate this?
Smash it. It is Tuesday, April 21st at 3:06 a.m. EST, and no one hit the link yet. So I guess I did a really good job with this content today. Nobody wants to weigh in, contribute. I really do appreciate you guys for being here. I'm going to head out. That's it for me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I really do hope you receive the message. Wherever your journey takes you, I just hope that you're peaceful and you're successful. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you double tap the notification bell for Culture Media. On your way out, Van Sakem to you all. God bless you, and I'll see you next time on Culture Media. God bless you. Smash it. Hush. And always do it for the culture. Bye now.